Mark, Jason, we ready? Guys, start with 400 tonight. All right, we'll come in and we'll warm up like usual. Let's hit it. We all know where the 400 mark is.
My name's Kyle Bryant. I'm 30 years old and I love CrossFit. I was diagnosed with Friedreich's ataxia when I was 17 years old. Friedreich's ataxia is a progressive neuromuscular condition that affects all muscle coordination from the toes to the fingertips. It also has symptoms such as scoliosis, diabetes, and life-shortening heart complications. In addition, vision impairment, hearing loss, and just general health loss. And so I was diagnosed at 17. The first things that manifested in me were the loss of coordination and balance, specifically when I was playing baseball. My dad noticed that my skills were going downhill, and so we started looking for answers. FA affects about 1 in 50,000 people, so that's about 5,000 or 6,000 people in the U.S., about 13,000 people worldwide. FA affects every single thing that I do, from cooking meals to getting in the shower to driving down the road to putting stuff in my car to carrying groceries, and it affects the accuracy of my movements and thus affects the speed of my movements too. I have to slow everything down to be a little more accurate in every single movement I do. I actually heard about CrossFit from my friend on Facebook who lives in San Francisco, and he had been doing CrossFit for like 7 months, and I saw a picture of him online and he was ripped, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. And then I actually heard about it also, heard about CrossFit also from a friend who has FA. So I searched around and found CrossFit King of Prussia. Everything really made sense to me, and it made sense for what I need in my life. In CrossFit, we talk about this concept of functional fitness and basically doing things in the gym that we need to do for the rest of our lives, for everything outside the gym. Because I'm doing stuff that I don't normally do, and I'm teaching my body to do things that I don't normally do. I think there's so many things that my body is unlearning as I'm sitting in a wheelchair or at a computer all day. And when I come into CrossFit, I get to reteach my body how to do certain things like jumping, like carrying things, lifting stuff, and strengthening all those things that I need to do simple stuff like standing at the sink and washing dishes, like lifting my wheelchair into the back of my truck, you know, stepping into the shower, all those things. And I think CrossFit helps me do those things.
Yep, 750 meter row, 25 box jumps, 25 burpees, 500 meter row, 25 box jumps, 25 burpees, 200 meter row, 250 meter row, 25 box jumps, 25 burpees.
No scaling.
No scaling. No scaling.
5 to go. Final 5.
It's very motivating. I mean, if you come in sore one day or you're not feeling 100%, and you look at Kyle and what he's doing, what he's able to do, man, you're able to really erase whatever problems you have and just kind of push through. And he's really been an inspiration. I mean, it's awesome what he's doing.
Well, my class starts really the night before at 10 o'clock when the WOD comes out. I look at the WOD and figure out, okay, this is what I'm gonna have to do. This is how I'm gonna have to set up when I get there. And then normally, you know, if the coach sends everybody out on a run, I'll warm up on the rowing machine. You know, but I do bear crawls as I can, and I do stretches, and all I do is as much as I can with the class, just like everybody else does. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't think I can do this. But then as I got into it and I was like, oh, I can do this, I realized that everyone has a certain amount of scale in what they do. And that everyone is doing it to their own ability and pushing their own limits. And that's what I do when I'm here, is I figure out what I can do, and then I take it as far as I can take it, and then progress to my ability, to my limits, and I know that's what everybody else is doing too. So.
Wait up, Kyle, wait up! Less than 30.
His muscles and coordination are basically off, so for a lot of the scales, we've been working together as a team of coaches to figure out what's best for him. And for the box jumps, he holds between 2 pull-up poles and basically uses those for balance to jump on plates. For the pull-ups, he used the band and was able to do pull-up because he has pretty good upper body strength. And then for the thrusters and the power snatches, he just used a light dumbbell and use it in one hand, switch it off whenever he needed to, using a pull for balance. And then burpees, he can do burpees. You know, they're a little bit slower, but you know, in this workout, everyone's slow.
Nice job, dude. You haven't done quite got that, dude. I did, but there was nothing compared to that. That was freaking nuts. I don't think I've ever worked that hard, ever. Everything is scalable, and everyone's here to work to their best ability. That's the thing, is that you push yourself in here, and other people are counting on you to push yourself. No one's really comparing themselves to all the other people in here, and you're working to your best ability. And so it's a totally supportive atmosphere where anyone can thrive. FA is sort of a use it or lose it type thing. It's like, use the skills that you have or they'll be gone. So I think that since my physical ability is deteriorating, there's no stopping it at this point. And there's no question that the disease will march on. But my struggle and my goal is to keep my personal fitness at the top of that curve. If that curve's going down, I want to be at the very top of it at all times, so I can keep myself performing at as high a level as possible. It's already a big part of my life, I feel like. I mean, I've been coming twice a week, and I can't wait to come every time. And I mean, I feel myself feeling better and getting better at these things we do in here. And so I mean, I feel like there's no limit to what I can do. It's definitely a long-term thing for me.